All right. If you don't have a high ticket offer yet, or you've tried to sell one and it's just not working, I'm going to show you how I would build a 10K plus offer. It could be 3,000, it could be 5,000, 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, around that. It's a high ticket offer. So nothing lower than 3,000. 3,000 is about as low as we would go. So this is building a program with lesson plans and all that kind of stuff that you could offer around your expertise, your knowledge, your wisdom, your expertise, and sell it for a high ticket, like 3,000 plus. And I'm going to show you how to build this using AI in under 60 minutes. And then I'll show you why most people try this and still don't get it to sell. So most people think the problem is I need more leads, I need better consistent content, I need better ads, and that's part of it, but that's not usually the problem. The real issue is your offer isn't clear, scalable, or positioned properly. So you end up trading time for money and undercharging or consistently chasing your next client. And that's what we're going to fix. That's what we're going to fix today. So let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Here's what I see all the time. Okay. People try to build their offer from scratch. They overthink everything, the modules, the pricing, the niche, the messaging. And either they never finish or they build something that sounds good, but nobody actually buys because it's just not aligned with what people are already paying for. So here's the shift. You don't really create a high ticket offer. You pull it from what you already know. So, like I was saying before, your experience, your results, your process, and then you use AI to organize it and package it properly. But this is where most people get stuck because choosing the right offer is the difference between something that sells and something that doesn't. So, if I were starting from zero right now, here's what I would do. First, I wouldn't start with modules. I'd start with the result. Okay, what's the outcome? What's that desired result that somebody wants? So, for example, do they want to lose 15 pounds without burnout? Or maybe they want to sign 3 clients in 30 days. Or maybe they want to replace insurance income. A lot of therapists I talk to are just sick of dealing with insurance and they want to have something to offer where they don't have to go through insurance anymore because it's such a headache. That result is the product. Okay. So where people get stuck is that they choose something that's too vague, too small, or not urgent enough. And that's why it doesn't sell. So then I would use AI to structure it. I'd open AI and prompt something like, turn this into an 8-week program with clear steps and milestones. Although you have to be a little bit more nuanced than that. And I've actually created an AI bot that's already set up to be able to create a high ticket offer and spit out all the lesson plans to walk somebody through their current situation to desired result based on not your knowledge, wisdom, and expertise. And I'll share that info with you here in a bit. So, or you can try and do it yourself and see what comes out. But within seconds, you get structure, right? You get some modules and you get a clear flow. But AI just gives you the structure. It doesn't tell you what actually converts. And that's where most people build something that looks good, but it just doesn't sell. So next is positioning. And this is where people mess up. They price based on time. I see this all the time. And I talk about this all the time. So they price based on time instead of result. Whenever I ask people, how'd you come up with that price? They'll usually, even if it's a higher ticket, I charge 3,000. Well, how'd you come up with that price? They're like, well, I figured it would take me 10 hours of work and $1,000 an hour or something like that. Or sorry, whatever it works out to, $300 an hour for $3,000. Again, it's breaking it out from time. It's not based on the result. So instead of saying I'll coach you for 8 weeks, it becomes I help you achieve this result in 8 weeks. And that's how you justify the higher pricing. We spend at least a week, if not 2 to 3 weeks, just figuring out what the price should be based on my clients' knowledge, wisdom, expertise, the value that they're offering, and the results that they're getting for people. We figure that out, and so that people are eager to buy it. But anyway, the real challenge is it's not the pricing, okay? It's the positioning. So then you keep getting the delivery um, simple, right? You can deliver it simply. You don't need a huge course. You don't need perfect content. You don't need complicated tech, right? You need a clear process, guidance, and accountability. And that's it. So this works because you're not selling time, you're not selling information because nobody needs more information. They need that transformation, right? And you're not guessing. You're selling a clear outcome with a structured process. And AI just makes it faster to build, right? I used to take about a week, I think, walking my clients through step by step how to package their whole high ticket offer. Now we do it in a 3-hour session. Like it's done. They have it done, right? But there's certain things that we need to figure out ahead of time so that I help pull up and out of them so that we can get it on paper. But here's what usually happens, right? People understand this, but they don't actually implement it. Not because it's hard, but because they're just not sure what to say, or they're not sure how to structure it, or how to position it for their specific niche or their specific ideal audience, right? Their specific person that's out there looking for what they have to offer. They're out there looking for them, but they just can't find them, right? So they think about it, they overanalyze it, and then they never launch, or they take forever to launch, and all that time that goes by could be time that they're set up and bringing in that income, right? So, I always say it's like it's the cost of not knowing. It's the university of not knowing. That's not knowing is really the most expensive cost in your business. So, if you want help actually putting this together, I created a workshop, like I said, where I walk you through this step by step using AI, using my proprietary bot to build your actual offer with the structure and positioning done properly so that you can walk away with it finished, ready to sell for, like I said, 3,000 plus, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. It depends based on your knowledge, your wisdom, your expertise, but usually you have enough. If you're an expert in something, if you have gotten results for somebody that, or you can solve someone's major problem, then you could sell it for 3,000 plus. That's like the lowest I've ever seen. Anyway, it's a 3-hour workshop and it's only $27. So I'll give you the link in the description if you want it. So in the next video, I'll show you how to turn this into a system that brings in clients consistently. Hopefully that was valuable for you, gave you some clarity. Let me know in the comments below what became clear for you out of all that information. And again, in the description below, I share that link with you if you want to get your offer, your high ticket offer done instead of over processing it and overthinking it and going weeks or months or years thinking I'd love to have a program or I'd love to have a high ticket offer that I can help people solve their problem with my knowledge and wisdom and expertise with. If you want that for 27 bucks, get it done and you're good, then click that link in the description. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.